What's up, guys? Did you know 67% of guys make at least 50% of the mistakes on the dates that I'm going to point out today? 67%, right? You know what's the failure rate on the dates on the first date? It's about 80% amongst the guys, okay? So today I'm going to tackle 7 worst date mistakes that you could do, and you're probably doing it, so you can fix it all up and get your shit together, right? Quickly about me, I'm Thomas Cieslak. I coach guys on relationship, coach them on attract, how to build and sustain good relationships, good romantic relationships with high quality women. I've been married, I've had long-term relationships, short-term relationships, multiple relationships at the same time. So I did it, I've done it, I'm still doing it, still enjoying my life. And I decided I will share all the stuff that I know from my own life, as well as the psychology books that I read, and I read a lot, because I think we can get a lot from other people, from their experience. All right, so let's start with number 1, which is oversharing. You go on a fucking date, okay? You sit down and you start talking about your ex, about your struggles, about how the work isn't great, about, previous failure dates and stuff like that. None of this, guys. This cannot happen. Just like take it out of your head and put it in the bin, okay? This cannot be happening, all right? No one, even if I would go and for a beer, for a pint with you, I don't really want to listen about your fucking failures. I don't. I'm there to have a good time, especially with the girl, okay? If I know you like better, if you're my good friend, absolutely. Let's sit down, tell me what's up, see if I can help or I can at least advise. You don't do that on a date, okay? You just don't do that, okay? This is not a thing that girl wants to hear from you, right? In her mind, you're supposed to be a core, a staple of a man, right? Not a crybaby talking about the ex, the fucking failure dates and stuff like that, okay? So don't do that. There are so many different topics that you can talk about with a girl. So that's another video, all right? Number 2, you talking more than you listening. So you talking, and you usually talk about yourself in that case, right? You're talking about yourself, talking about the work, how the work is going, if it's going good, right? You're talking about your family, you talk it, and you don't really give her any space to chip in with a conversation, or at least share something about her life. This is such an easy thing to fix, right? You have to ask good questions. And that takes us to the third point, the third mistake, right? You're asking interview questions. So, do you have any siblings? Where did you live? How long you been living there for? Like, those are interview questions. No one wants that. This isn't fun. Let's not forget, it's all about the fun, right? It's all about the fun. It should be fun for you. It should be fun for her, okay? So you ask, like, so hey, where did you go for a holiday last time? She said, oh, I went to fucking Mallorca, whatever. Oh, so Mallorca. I heard that Mallorca is, it's pretty good. How was the weather? How was the water, the ocean and stuff? This is a normal conversation. This is normal way to ask questions, right? Because you're following up, okay? If you don't know how to do it, fucking practice with your friends. Honestly, practice with your friends, or practice in front of the mirror. Practice in front of the mirror. Try to simulate the conversation between you and someone else, okay? But don't ask interview questions that are boring, and you cannot be boring, all right? Number 4, overemphasizing sex too soon, okay? That happens pretty often. I would say not as often, because most of the clients that I work with, most of you guys, are too shy to push for sex, to make a fucking move, okay? Now, you have to make a move. We have to make a move in the right time, right? If you've not been physical with a girl, never do sexual innuendos. Never. You just come across as a creep, as a fucking, as a lunatic. It's not going to be nice, man. Leave it for later, right? Don't try to be too touchy if you've not fucking kissed, okay? Don't be too, you'll come up as some sexual abuser, you know? You can't go that way, right? Leave the sex. Don't even mention sex until she mentions it. Then you can be some funny innuendo, okay? Some little joke, okay? But you never push for it. Never do things like that without proper escalation. You have to build the comfort between her and you, right? She has to be comfortable, not you, right? Okay? You have to build that comfort, the path of being sexual with someone, the attraction, comfort, just to put it all together, and then you go in physical, you can have some jokes, etc. Right? Okay. Next one, guys, is you trying to impress her. Okay. And I can see this all the time, man. If you got a little bit of money, you're trying to impress. Oh, I'm driving this car. I'm living here. This is how much I earn. That's what positions at work and stuff like that. Don't fucking do it. Okay. She should be impressed because of who you are, not what you project, right? The projection is never great. You can't lead with your wallet. You can't lead with you being fucking just trying to pretend who you are. None of this, man. She'll be impressed if you be yourself, right? If you be good at talking, good at communication, good at seduction, you know. And then later on, if you really, you know, if you're doing good in life, fucking good on you, man. But she will find it out later during the process, okay? So never try to impress her. And it's easy, it's an easy route with you if you got something that you can impress her with, but you don't have any charisma, you don't have any personality, and you just try to fucking impress her with cars or like money in general, or taking her to like expensive dinner dates and shit like that, man. Never do it. Never do it. Okay. Next one, guys. You look desperate. Okay. You look desperate because she can feel that you don't have any options, right? There is no one else but her in your zone. Okay. You have to have options. You have to be socially open person. Okay. Even if it's only other girl, that's fine. Now, if you feel like you don't really have anyone else, right? Try to try. I'm gonna have to gonna say it. Go on the dating apps and just go with like set up a few dates with someone that you don't really fancy that much. Okay, but at least in your head is a psychology shit, man. But at least in your head it'll be okay. If that's not going to work out with her, at least there is someone else I can talk to, etc., etc. You can practice, okay? Because this is the whole point of dating. So you can find the person that you like, right? And depending on your angle, because you might want to be in a relationship, or you might want to be in multiple situationships, right? So depending on your angle, right, you still have to want to pick the best out of the group, right? And girls do the same thing, okay? They date multiple guys and they pick, if they want to go for a relationship, they pick the one who serves them the best, okay? Next one, guys, is you fail first impression test. You're failing first impression test because you look like a bum, okay? No grooming, no fucking, the attire is all shit. You look like, you know, you just fucking, you finish some training and you're going to see her, or you're seeing your pal that you know for 10 years, right? You have to put some effort in how you look, okay? I said this in our previous videos, always wear a blazer, t-shirt, some nice trousers, and trainers. See, I'll do trainers, right? I'll do trainers because it gives me a bit like cooler look. Okay, blazer and trainers, they give a bit cooler look. That's what I always wear, right? I can't remember the last time I left without wearing this. Obviously, I'm changing the colors, etc. But this is just my look, right? And every single time, 9 out of 10 times, I get compliments on my look. And my look is simple. It's simple, but everything fits me well. I look sharp, but cool. You have to do that too, right? There's no jumpers, no some old jackets, some shoes that, you're wearing for the fucking fifth summer, none of that shit. Okay? The bonus one, guys, here's the bonus one. Your phone. When you're on a date, you forget about your phone. Your phone doesn't exist. Even if she's on the phone, which is disrespectful, but it's not the time for you to say it yet. Okay? You are not on the phone at all. Like at all. She goes to the bathroom, sure. Pull your phone if you have to, right? Pull your phone. But other than that, you do not touch the phone. Okay? When she's on the phone, that's a different issue. When she's on the phone by extensive time, on the second day, let's say on the third day, you have to say, hey, listen, I really want to connect with you. I want your attention. So would you mind putting your phone away from me, right? They have to say it that way, gently, etc. Right? It happened to me once, man, once. Okay, and I said it, never again. Okay, so that was this, guys. I'm gonna summarize it again. We had oversharing, do not overshare, talking more than listening, asking interview questions, overemphasizing sex too soon, trying to impress her, your desperation, failing first impression tests, so you're grooming your looks, etc. And the bonus one was phone. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. To be honest with you guys, when I was doing the list, I could literally pull out about 30 mistakes, but I think those are the worst mistakes. Okay, those are the mistakes about you, right? It's not even how you plan your date. Okay, it's about you and what you can change straight away. You can change it straight away, like instantly. Okay, just don't fucking do it. Okay, don't do it. That's simple. Guys, in the comments, I left some free guides for you on the first date. There's some guides we can. There's the ultimate checklist for the first day, which is very helpful. And some other free stuff you can download for free. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. And I'll see you in the next one.